Hello, hello. Welcome to the Get Good All About Aviation channel. Y'all know my name. My name is Greg. I play an internet pilot as many times a week as I can on the YouTubes, sometimes on the Twitch. But yeah, man, we gonna get this flight up in the air very soon today. We sitting here in lovely San Juan, Puerto Rico, in my PC-12. Yeah, boy. I know this is not a Trade Winds livery, but we just gonna pretend. We gonna pretend that this is Trade Winds. I guess Trade Winds is kind of silver. Maybe we should use the silver livery. Let's actually do that. Let's back out and use that silver livery. So this is your first time on this channel watching my stuff. Shame on you. Shame, shame, shame. I'm gonna shame you like they shamed the Queen in Game of Thrones. I'm gonna walk you naked down the street, ringing the bell. Shame, ding a ding a ding a ding. Shame, ding a ding a ding a ding. Now, but all seriously, before you leave and check out another video today, do me a solid and click the subscribe button, click the like button. Just them two things, you'll be good to go. Nobody will know that you did it except for me, and I won't say a word to nobody. I won't even say it to my mama. I won't even tell my kids. I'll just smile and be like, hey, thank you very much. All right, we were down at ramp 120. I think this silver livery is a little closer to what Trade Winds is. Trade Winds is kind of a grayish color. Now this flight today took off around 1:30. So we're gonna leave around 1:30. Yeah, man. But anyways, welcome to the channel, all seriously. I try to fly different planes all the time. With that said, sometimes flying different planes. Hey, what's up, bro? I caught you in the daytime now. Just trying to trick you. It's not 4 o'clock in the morning in Greece today. No, sir. You missed my tribute to Greece last night. I flew a Pegasus airline through Turkey last night. One of them Greek mythological feat, you know. Anyways, but yeah, man, like I said, I try to do this with different planes as many times as I can during the week, but it gets a little confusing sometimes with the different airplanes. So I try to write down some notes here and there, but sometimes I get a little confused with some of the controls in the airplanes. But I have a new mouse, and I got me a keyboard now. So now I can go out to drone mode real quick now, and I can change the drone views real quick now. So I can only go to 0. Like I can only do 1 through 0. But yeah, man, it's pretty cool. Yeah, no zombies today, Frank. I mean, sorry, Greece. Yep. Yeah, we are zombie free right now. All right, so this airplane's pretty simple. Let me show you the checklist. This airplane is one of the easiest ones in the whole simulator to turn on. Now, I've never tried landing at St. Barts. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. Oh, there is no checklist. That's right. There's a real-life checklist. Shit, where is that checklist at? I don't need it, but give me a second. Let me pull up the thing on my tablet, because I believe there's a power table that I need to look at. Let me go to bookmarks, aviation, bookmark bar, aviation. There's a Carenado. All right, Carenado. All right, that's that one. You know, maybe I don't have it. Troubleshoot, port forwarding, DC operations. Oh, well, fuck it. I'll find it later. We don't really need it. All right, so first thing we got to do is turn on the batteries. Turn on the standby bus. turn on some nav lights. We need to take that and move that fuel down. We need to open up some oxygen. Let's start aligning these. All right, very good. And now let's turn on some engines. So in order to do that, we need to turn on the fuel pumps, turn the ignition on, and press the start button. When N2 gets up to about there, you want to move this lever up to ground idle. That'll start up your aeroplane. Let's turn on some of these. Coronado does make some good shit. I agree with you there, buddy. Let's turn on the panel lighting, advisory lighting. We can make them dim. We don't need any of these lightings right now. All right, that's all working good. So now we got that. We can turn on the inverter, take the standby bus off, activate generators 1 and 2, turn on avionics, and turn on the beacon lights. Set the fuel pumps to auto, and we'll put the ignition on auto as well. Now this, I was reading the charts on this landing today, and there's a couple of islands that we need to like pass by that like really don't show up on any maps at all. So it's going to be a visual kind of landing today, hopefully. All right, let's go here and let's go to flight plan. And pull the flight plan up here in SimBrief. Well, actually Navigraph, but I have it, the official flight plan here on SimBrief. All right, so we're going to SJU first. Let's push in on this button here, and let's turn it. Let's get to SJU. Let's push enter. Yep. And we're supposed to be taking route 2. I don't know if that's gonna show up or not. Let me see if it shows up. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, let me see if, I don't think I can do an airway here. Let me see. Yeah, there's no option for an airway, so we're not going to be able to do airways. All right, well, let's type in STT then. That's our next waypoint after that. All right, let's go down, and let's type in STT. Yeah, this particular Garmin system, you can't plug in airways, so. All right, STT, St. Thomas, and then we got to type in PJM or St. Martin. Yep, Coronado makes some good stuff, that's for sure, man. I have 2 airplanes from Coronado, and I'm real happy with both of them. All right, St. Martin. And let's type in our airport, TFFJ. FFJ. All right, enter. All right, very good. So that's all done, and I want to set up VNAV real quick. Let me, target altitude is going to be 1,500 feet. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's do this. All right, enter. All right, 1,500 feet. How many miles before? Let me look at the approach here. Yeah, I'm gonna say probably 20 miles before. Let's do 30 miles because we have grouper. See, I don't know how far. Let me see actually. Let me see how far St. Martin is. So there, that's not far at all actually. Hide this, and is there a... Alright, yeah, we're just going to say 25 miles. Because we're supposed to be there when we start doing our visual approach. So let's... And I can't find the mileage, so let's just say 25 miles. Alright, let's enter, and we're going to plug in a profile of 1,200 feet. If I remember correct, this plane does that pretty easily, so. Alright, that's all set. That's good. We got to change up a couple of things in the cockpit here. Let's turn this off. Let's turn these to clockwise. Let's push a button here to turn this on. And we need to turn these to normal. All right, stabilizer trim. All right, transponder is good. Let's see what our, yeah, I think that's about it. Cabin pressure, that's fine. Let's, oh yeah, what are we going up to today as far as, what's our cruising altitude? Let me see what the flight plan says here. Man, that's a bitch that's 25,000 feet. Damn. All right, let's turn this to... Let's do 22,000 feet. And let's turn this altitude up. Where's the altitude knob again? It's been a minute since I've flown this plane. Yeah. All right, 22,000 feet. Very good. All right, let's talk to the ATC and get our clearance. All right, left, right fuel pump, anti-ice. All right, prop de-icer and inertial separator. Let's put on our lights here inside the cabin and let them know what's going on. And let's put on our taxi lights, wing lights, and recognition lights right now. And I want to take off to the northeast, so let's go ahead and to here.
San Juan ground PGD 106. Quebec request taxi for takeoff east departure.
That's good. Let's turn on the ATIS and see what our... We got 30.04. Yeah, what is our transition actually? In this area of the world, looks like it's 9,000 feet. Okay. All right, let's tune back to the tower. And let's go taxi out. All right, let's release our parking brake. I love having a keyboard now, man. Being able to do this kind of stuff. San Juan, Puerto Rico. Trying to do something on my laptop. Whoa, 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 whoa. 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 Maybe that's not what that is. Okay, yeah, that's definitely not correct. Somebody lied in the controls menu. Hang on a second. Give me a second. Let me pause this bitch. Somebody lied to me real quick. Somebody lied to me about controls. Because I was looking at throttle, and it said that... Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought F3 was the... I thought F4 was throttle decrease. So it's F2. Let me make a note of that real quick. Oops. Yeah, man, I saw that. I saw that it was coming. That's awesome. All right, throttle up is F3, F2. Yeah, and then I read somewhere else about another plane coming out soon too. I forget. Maybe it was that plane. I'm trying to remember. I just read it last night. It was another A320. Maybe it's the one you're talking about. I could have sworn it was a different company. Let me get up in the air and I'll look it up. Yeah, maybe it was that. I think it was Famous Flyer. I think that's the one. There was another A320 that's coming out that I was reading about, but it wasn't in a build. Yeah, I'm excited for some of the new stuff coming out, man. It's gonna be some good shit. I'm excited. Hopefully there's gonna be some more word on the A380 that's gonna be coming out soon. The PMDG 777. Maybe that's the one. Yeah, maybe that's the one I'm thinking of. That's only for PC. That sucks. That sucks. I'll try to find. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it while I'm flying, but I think that is the one that. Yeah. Like I didn't really read the article. I just read the headline. I could have sworn it was coming. Well, maybe it is the one that's only coming out on PC. No, then it's a different one. There's another one I'm talking about. I'll see if I can find it. Alright, let's put on strobe lights, landing lights. Let's put the system on here. And let's put on nav. Let's turn our flight director on. Let's put nav on. And we gotta put. I need to find that Carenado booklet because that thing had like the correct takeoff speed and yeah. Oh well, whatever. We'll be okay. Alright, park and brake off? I think so. I didn't even think about looking for that book. You know what? It's been so long since I've flown this plane, I completely forgot that there was a book until I went to the checklist and I realized that there was no checklist. So, alright, we'll be okay though. We just can't go into the red. That much I know. I know the torque's gotta be, that the ITT's gotta be below 800 or we'll get a check engine light coming on. Yo, what's good, Keith? Welcome to the world of the living. Alright, we up in the air. Put our landing gear up. But we got to keep our exhaust temperature under 800. That's very important. Otherwise, we will get a check engine light coming on. Let's put our flaps up. All right, let me put on. Yeah, it's beautiful out. I'm in Baltimore, man. It's beautiful out today. I was outside earlier doing some shit. Yeah, it's gorgeous outside. All right, let me go to my OneNote account. I mean my OneDrive account. I think that's where I have the Carenado thing stored at. Give me a second here while that's working. Yeah, it's beautiful out today, man. It's a good day to do some stuff outside, that's for sure. All right, Cessna DC-3, Inabills, A310, PMDG, VFR symbols, Comanche pilot, Concorde checklist, DC design Concorde manual, FCOM 737, PMDG mouse operations. Maybe I don't have it here. All right, I'll look it up when we get up in the air. All right, let's go back. All right, let me turn on the autopilot and let's put IAS mode on. Let's make sure our exhaust temperature stays below 800. That is very important. Yeah, you might be right. That famous flyer is probably going to be a lot of fun to fly. Yeah, I know what you're saying, my man. I had Korean for dinner on Friday night, and my exhaust temperature was through the roof. All right, here we go. Let's go to the Coronado website. And report. I could have sworn I downloaded all this before. All right, let's turn off these lights. Let's check out our exhaust temperature. The hell? I'm not sure why that drone is going back to the back to home base, but it sure is. What was I doing over here? I was going to do something over here. I forget what I was going to do, actually. All right, let me change that to that. Man, I don't remember what I was going to do. Oh, well. All right, let's see here. Flying dynamic. Yeah, I love me spicy food, that's for sure. Let's go to products. All right. PA44. Yep, Piper. All right, here we go. Here we go, documents. Press here to get PC-12 documents. I could have sworn I downloaded all this shit before. All right. Wow, 55 megabytes. That's a pretty big document. All right, let's open it up. Maybe I can't open it on my tablet. Files. And... Alright, so far everything is okay. Let me go to downloads. Alright, Coronado. Extract. Oh geez, that's a lot of files. Good lord. Wow. Jesus Christ. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 7 documents. Go to Baltimore. You can do some heroin and watch people shoot each other. All right, let me go to performance tables. All right, maximum cruise power. Yeah, that's a good question. I'm not sure. I mean, like, I don't know what you're into. Like, if it was me, I'd be going to, yeah, Cancun, Jamaica, they're good places for sure. I like, If it was up to me, I'd be going to Cabo San Lucas. That's like my all-time favorite destination to go to, Cabo San Lucas. All right, outside air. All right, let's change this. All right, it's 3 degrees outside. Let's put on our probes. All right, so 22,000 feet. The torque, the maximum torque is 30 psi. And we have an IAS of 188. Okay, so 188 to 200, that's fine. Let's go to normal procedures. Oh yeah, Mexican resorts are definitely safe. For the most part, they are. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the dry running of the engine. There's some shit I forgot to do on this airplane. Hopefully it won't mess anything up. Yeah, Dominican Republic can be a bit sketchy sometimes, that's for sure. Alright, ECS switch is auto. Let's make sure that's on auto. Yep, that's on auto. Alright, monitor, ITT, and torque. Alright, let's see here, ITT and torque. Okay. See, emergency procedures, multifunction display, performance tables. Let's go to references. Here we go, maximum operating speed, maximum. Now there's a lot of charts, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I hear you. All right, we can increase our torque a little bit. Emergency procedures. Let me look at performance tables again. Wish there was a way I could rotate this on this tablet here. That's interesting. I could have sworn I saw a table that that said what to like what maximum torque is. I'll have to find it. I could have sworn that I saw that before. Now you could always go to like Thailand, you know, somewhere out there I hear a lot of good things about those places out there. All depends on what you like to do. If you're just looking for some place, if you're just looking for some place to chill out, I mean, certainly go somewhere quiet. But if you're looking to get into some shit, yeah, Indonesia's good, man. Absolutely. I know I saw this before. Like what the ITT should be. Like here it just says monitor, but I know I saw it before. Just can't figure out which document it was. It's not under emergency procedures, I don't think. No. Not under emergency. It's not under performance tables. It's not under normal. It's not under. Well, maybe it's under electronic flight instruments. Let me see here. Nope, not there either. Silent monastery, that's funny. I'll take beach, bitches, drugs, and mountains. That sounds good to me. Let's do it. When are we leaving? I'm in. Let's go. All right, maximum is well, you know, maybe I didn't see it in the book. Maybe I just did it just by playing around and knowing that I need to be under 800. Yeah, man, going on a good vacation is definitely worth it. Absolutely. All right, so we got 110 miles to PMJ. All right, we're getting close to our maximum our maximum speed here, 188. AAA. I think I got y'all beat with the age, by the way, but why am I still on the ground here? I got you. I knew you were talking about AAA. I got you. Yeah, I just turned 46, man. What the fuck, dude? That didn't... This camera thing didn't do that on the last flight. Like, when I was in a certain camera mode, it let me go back and forth between those. Just like that, okay. Yeah, see? And then when I do that... Alright, well, whatever. There's really no good outside views anyways in this airplane. None that Grease would like, that's for sure. Oh, that's cool, Keith. Happy birthday. Yeah, I certainly don't feel like 46 most of the time. Sometimes I do. But most of the time I don't feel like I'm 46. Oh man, happy birthday. Hopefully you be doing something fun for your birthday. Maybe take the day off of work. Yeah, see, we're right around 188. That's where we need to be. Shit, I wish I was 25 again, man. Let me go back in time and do some of this shit over again. I'd be ripping and running a little bit differently than before. If I knew now what I knew back then, man. Shit, some things are definitely different. That's for sure. That would be for sure. Absolutely. No, there's no reason to set up any kind of course or frequency for landing because it's a visual landing. I just have to find those islands. I gotta find Grouper. What are them two islands I gotta find again? Grouper and what was that other island? Let me see here. It's like Grouper and Flounder or something like that. Oh yeah, Grouper and Sugarloaf. The islands are French, but in English they stand for Grouper and Sugarloaf. Yeah, sometimes making good decisions is not as much fun though. Sometimes making sketchy decisions is a little more fun. Alright, what's the approach elevation's 50? Absolutely, saving money is big. That's kind of what I do all day. Is I financial advisor / life insurance agent. The type of policies we sell can help people build wealth pretty easily, as long as they put away a certain amount of money every month. Now, why is this not giving me? Let me see here. Oh well. Well, we're kind of very far out for that to actually be. It all depends on what kind of gamble you want to take. If you want to be risky, invest it heavily in the stock market. If you want to be a bit more conservative, put it into like something that's guaranteed to gain, a certain amount of interest, or, like the life insurance policies we sell, they gain anywhere from 2% to almost 7% annually, depending on how the stock market does. A lot of people start those when they start a family, and by the time they retire, they got a few $100,000 in there that they can use as an annuity and pay themselves with it every month. All right, something isn't sitting right with me with this plate plan real quick. Let me see here. All right, I just left STT, which means we are heading now to PMJ. So let's do this here. Let's go direct to PMJ. And VNav is still not working. So if we're going down from 22,000 feet to say 2,000 feet, we need 20, 40, 60. We're going to start descending pretty soon, actually. Because we're not going to be going at 2,000. We're not going to be going at a 3% angle. We're going to be going closer to probably 2 to 2.5%. Are you talking to me? What do I mean? Or are you talking to Grease? Hang on, I'll be right back. I gotta hit the head. Oh boy. Big pee-pee. Yeah. Just the talkies. Did you eat the Funyuns already too?
I didn't have the Funyuns.
Well, that's why I'm asking.
Sorry, but I didn't know what you said. Oh, that's a pretty one.
Yeah. Make sure you lock the car back up. I don't know what harem means, but all right, let's do this here. Let's plug this to 2000. Oh, that's bougie that we can't do it in. Thank you. All right, let's start slowing down. And we're going to do IAS all the way down. Slow down to about 150. All right, let's do that there, 170-ish. Yeah, your money can certainly make you money, that's for sure. Not allowed. That's a little strange, dude, that they got that in Greece. That's odd. All right, let's set our cabin pressure to about 500 over what our landing altitude is going to be. All right, let's set it right about there. Yep. Well, that's because we're all adults, dude. We're not like, 20-year-old punks. We're not teenagers, man. We gotta talk about real shit sometimes. We gotta talk about that real. Alright, let's see here. Descent. Set field elevation plus 500 cabin pressure. Alright, max 163 KIAS for flaps 15. Well, you can never go wrong with owning land, that's for sure. Land has always been a very good way to make money and build wealth. Real estate's always been big. All right, I'm going to level off at 14,000 feet. Until we get a little bit closer. We actually descended pretty quickly, actually. Let's increase the throttle a little bit. We can slow up our descent. That's one of the things I would change. I would change, if I could go back, say 30 years, I'd invest heavily in Google when it first started out. Like, I would borrow money from family. I would do everything I could to buy like thousands of shares of Google. And I would have bought properties too. I wouldn't have spent so much money on drugs and strippers. I would have spent it on shit that matters. There's not a very good return on your investment when you're spending your money on drugs and strippers. That's for sure. Now, granted, I was hanging out with quite a few of the strippers, and we were partying and having a good time for, I guess, about a year, maybe 2 years, maybe a year and a half. All right, let's increase our speed a bit. Yep. Passive income for sure. I also would have moved to, well, I probably would have gone to the music college that I was accepted to. I should have done that instead of going on tour with the band that I did. And I definitely would have moved to LA when I was, you know, fresh out of high school or when I finished that college. Because I had a very promising career as a musician for a while, and I made some very bad choices. I made some very bad choices. A lot of very bad choices, if you know what I mean. Oh, look at that. We can just keep on going up. That's pretty wild. And it's going to be nice finishing up a stream when it's still daylight outside, getting into bed early tonight, watching some TV, and doing something I never get a chance to do during the week, which is just kind of chill in the evening and not really do a whole lot. I never really get that chance. All right, let me see if I saved that page about the A320 I was talking about. Yep, I do play drums. I don't get a chance really to play them anymore. I wound up having to sell my drum kit some years back, but I'm planning on getting another one in a few months and starting to play again. I don't really care at this point if I play with a band. I just want to do it for me because that was very good. That was a very good therapeutic type of thing for me to do. It was fun getting exercise and getting frustrations out and building up a good sweat. No, I didn't save the page. I wonder if it's still in my Google feed. What the hell did I order from Amazon that's out for delivery? It might be my vitamins, actually. Might be my vitamins. Let's see here. Coming soon. Maybe. Oh yeah, you know what? It was Phoenix Simulations. Grease it. Yeah, that's the one that I was thinking about. Yeah, that's the one that's only available for PC. Oh, there's a 737 Max coming out. But yeah, I was thinking of that Phoenix one. That's right. All right, what do I have out for delivery from Amazon? I think it's my vitamins. These vitamins, I've been taking these almost every day since COVID started. It's got quercetin in it, vitamin C and zinc and vitamin D. All the stuff you need to fight off that set of symptoms known as COVID. Let's see what Amazon says on my slow-ass phone. Yep, my vitamins, that's right, I got them out. I got them on auto delivery. All right, we got about 19 miles, so let's start descending again. Let's drop down to about 5,000 feet. So let's slow down a bit. Let's wait for our airspeed to get to about 170-ish. And then we'll click the IAS button. All right, that's close enough. We don't want to have it set too low, otherwise we're never going to descend. I don't know what the pressure is right now. That's something that Navigraph isn't showing right now. I don't think we have access to. I think this is from before here. It's at 9,000 feet. We need to switch to whatever the actual barometric pressure is. All right, yes, dew point 30.04. Yeah, it's the same as it was before. This is the same info. All right, well, I'm just going to leave it at standard pressure. See, I think that's one of the islands that we need to fly over right here. I think that's one of the little islands that we need to fly over. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. So I think that's St. Barts right here. Actually, let's go down to 2,000 since we're this close. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. There's a lot of good stuff coming out. A lot of good vanilla stuff. All right, we can turn off all the anti-ice equipment. Actually, we'll leave the probes on. We'll turn the prop off. There we go. 30.03. Thank you, Vector. Thanks for the Vector, Victor. I hear you, dude. Well, there's the same cruise ship that's always parked out in front of Princess Juliana. Same cruise ship, always parked out front. Hell, maybe they will one day. Maybe they will. Let me put my heading on 103. So 103 is what we're supposed to be heading after we cross that island. Let's put on our landing lights, wing lights, recognition lights, put our fuel pumps back on. And let's actually go into heading mode. Let's go this way. I hear you. Yeah, I didn't know they had their stuff stamped by Microsoft. Had no clue that they did that. I do not see these little islands unless I'm too far over. Very good possibility. I think this is one of the islands right here. I think that's the grouper one. Sugarloaf should be kind of even with the heading that I need to fly to get to the landing. All right, let's disengage the autopilot. I'm really not sure where exactly the runway is. I'm pretty sure, well, I mean, I know where it is. I'm just not sure if I'm coming at the right angle because I didn't see that, I didn't see the island that I need to see. Here, let's put our trim down. Put our landing gear down. I don't remember ever saying Microsoft Carenado, but I mean, either way, I have a little bit of a different, point of view than you do with some of this secondary stuff, but I'm okay with buying them as any airplane. I just don't want, I don't really care for like third-party liveries and shit like that unless I really need to download it for some reason. Well, mainly the planes that I've bought, I mean, I don't buy them from, modders that get shitty reviews. That's number one. It's got to be like well over 4 stars usually for me to even consider buying it. And then I do a fair amount of research usually if I've never heard of the company before. I have no clue if I'm coming in at the right angle. I guess I could have cheated and put a waypoint like in the middle of the ocean that was lined up with the runway, but I don't want to do that. See, I think this is like a kind of a correct heading, because I know they have that water afterwards, after the airport. I think that's the lake right there, or the lagoon, or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, I mean, I have planes from Carenado, Just Flights, Flight FX, PMDG. I don't remember everybody that I have planes from, but I mean, I've been happy with all the planes that I have, except for the Cirrus Vision Jet, the one from Flight FX. That one's a bit shaky, just because of the nav screen's not really working. But I think with the last update and having a Series X now, it's definitely better. I'm thinking quarter. All right. All right, I've got the runway in sight. I have never tried to land at this airport before. I've only seen it on the internet, and it looks like a pain in the ass to land at. Like, I thought the one in near Mount Everest was difficult. I mean, that's, I think, easy compared to this one. Like, having to get that close to the ground here. No! Wow, man. Damn. I came in a little too fast. Let me try that landing again. Let's take back off again. Hang on, let me start at the airport and make a loop and go around. Oh, ATR, yeah. The ATR, man, that's a fun. Yeah, we're going scuba diving right in the airplane. All right, let's start off at St. Barts. Yeah, the ATR, I just flew that plane the other day. That's a lot of fun to fly that plane. All right, let's start here at the runway. What? No, not as a rival. There we go. Shit. I came in a little too hot. I mean, I am very happy that I even got close. My very first time trying to do that, lining up the runway without any help, just visually looking at it. Oh yeah, man. Did you not read the description of our flight? This plane flies every day, trade winds flight 106. Type in the flight number, was it GPD 106? There's PC-12s that fly to this airport all day. Absolutely, I just came in a little too fast. Oh yeah, these planes fly here all the time. Yeah, the Cessna Grand Caravan is one of the planes that flies here a lot, and so is PC-12. The plane's definitely qualified. Me, on the other hand, I might not be qualified. All right, let's get the speed up a little bit more. Got to keep that exhaust temperature under 800. Yeah, I don't know how it's legal either. But it is. I mean, at least the one on Mount Everest, you know, you don't need to like nosedive for your landing. What up, cruise ship? See, I want to think these are one of the islands that I needed to line up with. I might be wrong, but oh yeah, let me turn off ATC. I don't really want to deal with them right now. Piloting. All right, that and user experience, ATC and ATC. Yeah, the airplane is fine. It's the pilot. Yeah, the real video is crazy, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, it should be. Yeah, it is a crazy airport to land at, man. It's like every plane has to nosedive to get into the landing. Oh, I bet you this is the island here. And then you line, and then you go there. See there, on the, if you look at the arrival chart for this airport, there's no like, there's no depth to it. There's no mileage. It just says like go from Grouper to Sugarloaf, and then be at 1,500 feet and a heading of 103 after Sugarloaf. But it says nothing about like how far out Sugarloaf is. Yeah, it's definitely a crazy airport, that's for sure. Hey man, we almost landed. If I would have landed a little softer, we'd be fine. I probably should have went out a little bit more out into the ocean. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to the right angle or not. I should have flew up to Princess Juliana and then made a U-turn back. I turned the engines off, dude. Like, I turned the propellers off. I can hit A and B together, and that shuts the engine down. I did that right before I nosedove. I just was too fast before the nosedive. But yeah, you're right. You pretty much got to kill the engines. All right, I think this is the sugar loaf right here. And we got to go 103 after this. I am not sure how I'm lined up right now. Oh, I'm way off. Where the hell's the runway? Yeah, all right, let me go back. Oh, there it is. All right, let me go back out again. Yeah, pretty close to that. I mean, I don't really mind that I missed. It's kind of pretty flying around here. I had no idea it was so mountainous. I thought these were kind of relatively flat, flat islands. I mean, I know St. Martin's kind of, hilly, but all right, let's level up our trim a little bit. Let's head north. Let's fly towards Princess Juliana and make a U-turn and come back down and try to find those two islands and get a visual of the runway before we're down at 1,500 feet. There's Princess Juliana up there. Look, Paul, no hands. Hey man, I think in real life that landing would have been okay. We just would have been in the water a little bit. Like, I don't think anybody would have been injured. I don't think the plane would have been lost. We were only we were maybe 10 feet into the water. I think we would have been okay. All right, let's put on heading and altitude. Let's hold our altitude here. turn a bit more north. Man, it's so nice having a keyboard to do some of this stuff now, instead of like having to look down and grab the heading knob and turning it and shit. Man, it's nice being able to use the keyboard for some of this stuff. All right, let's go up past Princess Juliana, and then we're gonna make a big U-turn and or at least get close to Princess Juliana. Oh, I'm out of juice. Help me, Tom Cruise. Help me, baby Jesus. All right. This one out. No worries. Gotta back up. Help me, Tom Cruise. Help me, 2 foot 4 ounce baby Jesus. Watch out, old man. I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Look how your boys talk to me, Bobby. I'm loving how they talk to you, old man. All right, let's turn off the autopilot. Slow down a bit so we can descend. Let's drop this down to 0. Down to about 1,500 feet. Yeah, man. If I had them yokes, bro, I'd be all right. I don't know if yokes would have helped me out with that landing or not, but I mean, it might have. I mean, it's certainly very difficult landing most of the time just using your thumb. That's for sure. Barts right there. I know I'm not going to be able to see the runway from here, but I at least want to be able to see that lagoon. All right, let's put down first flaps setting. Let's adjust our trim. If I don't land it this time around, I have a redemption video in my crosshairs. A revenge video. All right, let's put the landing gear down. We are going slow now. I think it's very cool that this plane, the way they built this plane, the landing gear does not go down if you're going too fast. I think that's really cool. All right, let's go flaps 2. There's the lagoon. Now, I don't have the chart up that tells me like what the landing speed is. I think it's like 85 knots, I think is the right kind of landing speed. Usually this white bar, you know, means like that's usually like the landing speeds, but flaps, gear, landing, speed, all that kind of shit. Doesn't always mean that, but I believe that that's what this thicker white bar up top here, I think that's like stall speed, you know, and like maybe, I'm just guessing, but I think that's what it means. All right, that could be the island. Well, maybe that's not the island. I'm trying to find that island, that Sugarloaf Island that the landing chart says, but I see the lagoon right in front of us. All right, let's go flaps full. Because from Sugarloaf, that island Sugarloaf, we're supposed to fly on a course of a heading of 103. But that doesn't look like 103 from here, if that's really the island. Well, you know, maybe it is actually. Now that I'm getting closer and I'm looking at that, that actually might be correct. But I don't know if that's Sugarloaf or not. There's nothing on the map here that says what that is, and there's no waypoints around it. It's just, you have to kind of look at the, if I had the coordinates of that island, I could tell you if that is. Yeah, that might be actually. Because the approach chart for this airport has the coordinates for the there's 4 or 5 small islands that are used for visual cues for the landing. And they all have the coordinates on the approach chart. But yeah, I think that might be it. Start going down a little bit. Not descending at the right time really screwed me when I was doing that Luca, I forget the exact name of it, but when I was flying that Mount Everest landing, not descending quick enough and then descending too fast at the last minute really screwed me on that landing the first couple of times I tried it. But I think we're going to be okay now. This might be Sugarloaf right here, actually. I thought it was farther out, but that might be that Sugar. Nope, that can't be it. Because you got to be on a 103 heading. All right, yeah, I can see the runway. It looks like we're doing okay now. If I ever fly this approach again, I'm gonna find on the outside the world map what the coordinates are, you know, before I get into the airplane. Use the map that's you know, when you choose the airport you're starting at, see if I can find it on there. I guess not. A lot of government agencies don't care about mistakes. Whoa, bitch! No! No! Wow. Alright, I'm gonna try it one more time. One more time. That's hard as shit, man. We'll try it one more time. All right, see, they have coordinates out here, like, right? Let me see what it says on the visual approach. So Sugarloaf is north 1753. Well, that's almost right on. West 6252. Well, shit, that's almost dead on. Let me West 6252. Alright, well, fuck it. I mean, we don't really need it. Alright, let's try it one more time. Damn, bitch! It's tough, man. It's tough going down and then trying to pull yourself right back up again last minute. I still think I'm coming in too fast. I think I need to be almost stalling speed. Let me see what the approach speed is. No, I don't know anybody that sells insurance for this flight. I think you are out of luck. All right, final check. Speed, brief. Let me go. All right, performance table. Let me see what references say here. All right, what is the stall speed of this aircraft? Doesn't have a stall speed. Just has maximums. All right, fuck it. All right, let's set this for 3,000 feet. And let's give some power. Let's release the parking brake. Landing gear up. Oh, there we go. Warning lights came on, had the exhaust temperature up too high. All right. Let's do this again. Yeah, Cessna Caravan. Yep. Yeah, I was kind of close. I thought the stall speed was somewhere around 85 to 90. Yeah, Cessna Caravan's one of the planes that flies this route all the time. So is a PC-12. I had the same issues when I did the Everest flight. You know, I couldn't do it the first time when I tried it on New Year's Eve, and then a few days later I did it, and I nailed the landing. So it'll be the same with this. I'll get this landing at some point. It may not be today, but that gives me a good reason to do a redemption flight. All right, let's move our heading. Yeah, dude, I was just saying that. Okay, that's what these white lines mean. I swear, Grease, you just don't listen to me sometimes. That's what I was saying here. I said, I think this white mark right here, I think that's where the stall speed is. That's right at 90. I swear, Grease, you just don't listen to me sometimes. Like, I think this is like landing gear. I'm sorry, like final flaps kind of area. I think that's the stall speed right here. We got to work on our relationship, Grease. Oh, you know what also could be fucking us? I think we could be too heavy. We might have too much fuel. Yeah, look at that. Like, we wouldn't have 50% fuel left. Like, I started the last flight with 500 kilograms. That could be hurting us a little bit. Yeah, let's move that down a bit. Man, Grease, I thought you were different. I thought you would listen to me. All right, let's actually, and I think landing at this airport. Yeah, I said it a little bit ago. I think this airport could be more difficult than Aspen as well. Like, Aspen's another airport that's really difficult to land in. I remember doing that flight. I think I was in a Cessna Longitude, I think I was, or the Cessna CJ4, but I had to land in that bitch in a huge snowstorm. I couldn't see, like, I could barely see the ground at like 200 or 300 feet above ground. And I landed that thing at nighttime. Stuck the wheels down real good on that one. This one, though, I got to find the right... See, I was trying to cross the hill at almost stalling speed with the engines off, or the throttle all the way back, at least. I was trying to get right at that top of the hill, just barely missing it like they do in real life, at like stall speed, and then just angle down real quick. Yeah, no thanks. I am not buying any liveries for this airplane. I barely fly this airplane. I only fly this airplane every once in a while. Now, you know what? I don't even know if they have good liveries for this airplane, to be honest. I don't recall ever seeing, like, good-looking liveries for this thing. You know what? Let me just turn the autopilot off. Oh, you'll buy the worst, yeah. Sorry, when I'm looking at the chat on OBS, the very bottom right of the chat thing for OBS has like an emote there, and it always blocks like the last word on the line. So a lot of times I'm kind of guessing at what everybody's saying, because I can't always make out the last word. So I thought you were talking about me buying it. All right, I need to get a little higher in the air. I need to see this runway. Yep, we making a deal. We could do that. All right, let's lower our trim a bit. slow down a bit. Some flaps in play. Try to see if I can find that lagoon. I love how the landing gear sounds in this airplane when you're putting it up and down. All right, this is the last time I'm doing this. Today, at least. If I don't get it this time, I'll just do it again another time after I practice it a bit. In a small way, I kind of hope that I mess it up because it's fun practicing this. Like, I haven't had that many things in this simulator that really kind of challenged me like this. I mean, landing at most airports is pretty damn easy. I mean, this one, not only do you not have any waypoints to really look at, you know, or a fix to line up with or anything, it's all visual. I should fail on purpose. That way you don't buy crappy liveries. Oh, you know what? Let me turn. Fuck. Hang on a second. Let me turn the real weather off because I don't know what the actual altimeter is. At least now I know it's standard pressure. Before, I think it was like 30 point something, and that, I mean, that 100 feet may have made a difference. Well, it actually did, because I would have been 100 feet lower if I would have known what the actual altitude is. All right, I think we can just line up with this ship right here. Let's put our flaps down full. Yeah. Let me buzz the tower. Right. Let me buzz the tower real quick. What are you doing, Maverick? I'm gonna buzz the tower, Goose. Don't buzz the tower, Maverick. I don't like you because you're dangerous. That's right, Iceman, I am dangerous. That's right, Iceman, I'm banging the teacher. Not Jasper. The other teacher. The female teacher. Get your liveries, baby. Get your liveries. God, I've been holding. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Buy all your shitty liveries, Grease. Buy them all. Right, boy. I'm the greatest internet pilot in this house. You should know about that. You should know about all them internet pilots in this house. Yep. It took a little bit of work, but we got it. Went on the grass. Shit. You went on the grass. That's all right. You don't want to buy anything. That's fine. All right, let me pull up the checklist and turn this thing off, and then. Yeah, I did go on the grass just a little bit, but not the grass where the beach is. Normal procedures. All right, landing gear, final check. Balked landing, landing, after landing. All right, power controls, condition lever, ground idle. All right, let's move this back. Oh, you know what? I never even went into reverser mode, no wonder. All right, let's put this on ground idle. Oh, it is on ground idle already. Flaps up. Yep. External lights required. De-icing off. Standby. Weather. All right. And power control. Idle indent. That's where we're at. ECS switch off. All right. External lights off. De-icing off. All right, passenger, yeah, cooling and systems off. All right, standby bus switch on. Is it on already? All right, it was already on. All right, avionics off. Generators 1 and 2 off. Condition lever cut off. All right, batteries switch 1 and 2 off. And standby bus off. Main entry door. And wheel chocks and tie downs. Do we have those? I never knew we had those. Maybe they don't have them here. All right, well, that's about it, my friends. I mean, do we have chocks? Yeah, I don't see chocks or tie downs anywhere. I've never seen them on this airplane before. No, I don't think we have them. All right, that's about it, my friends. Yeah, just pick the liveries that have the worst star rating. If you're gonna do it, and you should get out of your comfort zone a little bit. Just do it. Just do it. Nobody's gonna know. Me and Keith, a few other people, maybe. You know. Just do it, man. You only live once. Waste your money on shitty liveries. That'll break your simulator. Just do it. It's okay. Yep, absolutely. I would save your money too. That's sure. All right. Well, let me get some dinner together for my family, for me familia. I will see you Tuesday night. Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. I wish I could do it earlier for you, Keith, but unfortunately I can't. I don't get off of work till 6 o'clock. And by the time we're done dinner and I get shit ready, it's like almost 8 o'clock. So, but I'm glad you were able to hang out for a minute on the weekend here. And to everybody else that's waiting to subscribe and like, just I don't care what your excuses are. Just do it, man. Ain't nobody's gonna know that you clicked those two icons, subscribe and like. The only two people that's gonna know is me and you. And I'm not gonna say nothing to anybody. You just gonna see me smiling. So just do the shit. It doesn't mean anything to you probably, but it means a lot to me. And that's about it. I will see y'all on the next episode of the Airplane Show somewhere over the beautiful skies of Mother Earth. You're welcome, Keith. You're welcome, Greece. I had a lot of fun today too, man. It was cool. I had a good time. And I will see y'all on the next episode, probably, Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. Until then, be good, my friends. See ya.